Hi, hello all my YouTubers, my viewers, my subscribers, those who have subscribed to my channel. I'm your girl, Jennifer. How are you doing? Yes, I'm doing great, and I give praise to the Most High. I'm doing great. But I have to come back and share something with you. And there's two things I'm going to share in this video. It's, Mr. Paulwell has finally came out and made a statement, and also we'll be looking at what the lawyer that is representing Leoda Bradshaw is saying. But before I get into that, my viewers and subscribers, let me say to you, thanks all of you that says, don't follow the naysayers and all of that. Listen, me, not for one bit or for a moment do I allow any negative. You don't know from the place that I am coming from. I've been there. Negative things spoken against me. Oh my God. I have been there. My friends, I have been there. But what I want to do is to make a signature mark on my channel, so that you all know that I am reading the comments as much as I can and those that I can answer. So sometimes you see someone, I may choose from one and I want it to be like that. So I chose this one, this critics one, to talk about. If any of you who are following me remember in a video where I said that maybe if I was young and I come in contact with Mr. Phillip Paulwell, and if maybe he had said something to me, then I would maybe say back something to him, because he's a charming, nice man. Honestly, he's a handsome man. We can't take that away from him. Him look good. But I want the person who critique by saying, I forgo it because I must think say Mr. Paulwell would want me. Let me explain to that person. You didn't listen what I said, If you watch my video, that means that you're a first time, alright? Because I've said that I am a single woman. My husband passed away for over 12 years, and I'm single for 14 years because due to infidelity in the marriage, we were separated before he succumbed to his death. So I was speaking about if I was young, or when I was young, I would have, and he come my way when I was young. Not now that I'm old. With all the saga we are going with him and all of them and something, and now me learn of him lifestyle and all of this, because I'm lifestyle. Cause us to be talking about him, then we wouldn't be talking about him. Then I wouldn't be a mad woman now for the same way I put myself. More or less, him not really want all woman. So that wouldn't be for now. Sometimes you must think before you talk. You wouldn't want me. But let me say to you, if it was when I was young, he would have looked me. And let me tell you why he would have looked me. I don't know if you remember when you used to have, now it's called JOTC, but in those days it was JOS bus. And I took a JOS bus and I was going into Kingston. And when we reached at Duane Park bus stop, the bus stopped and they took up some more people. And this gentleman came by, and as he sat beside me, he said, "Oh, your hand, can I touch you? Your hand so soft and feel like velvet." You see, when me young, my critics, I was like a velvet. If Mr. Paulwell had seen me then, he would want to be with the velvet. The man just came and sit beside me and said, "Can I touch you? You feel like a velvet." So that is the answer for that critique. Yes, he would want me because I was the feel of me was like velvet. My viewers, just have a good laugh at this one, yeah. Anyway, that's not what we come to talk about. First of all, let's talk about the lawyer representing Miss Bradshaw. Miss Bradshaw. Let me tell you what the lawyer says. The lawyer says, one moment, let me find it right here. The lawyer says she's having, so she's saying that she's very troubled and unease with what is out in the public domain. I can assure you that they are watching. They are watching. They are watching. But I have to say this, especially to the female counsel. Put yourself in the situation. I know you all work for it. It's your job. You went to school and get your degrees, your bachelor, whatever. And it's where your livelihood comes from. So whatever the situation or not, and it is there, it's everyone's right to get a lawyer. Sometimes you got a court and you have a lawyer, the judge will tell you to get assigned legal aid. But even though you're representing your client, and I know that you're going to put your best out for your client, and you want the best for your client. But let me reason with you a little here. I hope you watch this video from a motherly perspective. Do you understand what a mother goes through to bring a child into this world? To bring you here and to bring me here, and then I bring mine here and you bring yours here. Then you get, you conceive, and within few days you start to have bad feeling. Some people sick, vomiting, all kind of rash, all kind of something, morning sickness, dizziness, all kind of things happen to you. And you have to struggle with that. Some have to take bed rest, some can't give up their job because until that time of delivery. And you know at that time of delivery, my viewers, and especially the female who understand what I'm saying, to bring a child in this world, the pain, the agony, man, when them contractions start, and let me tell you something, man, especially when that baby about to budge out and you feel like both, Jesus have mercy, you feel like you just lay down there. You say sometimes, I remember one giving birth to my last child. Honestly, I said that. But God knows me said that. After that, he got take me right there in the hospital. And I see, I think they see me must be, God want me was to be here at this moment to talk to you by this media, because I don't know how I survived that, because I have two children so close, just a year apart. My body was not ill, and after going through all of that, and that's when I realized that if I ever go back down that path, I wouldn't be here speaking to you. And after that, the trouble and all that struggle we have to go through and bring them till they then get there, send them through school, university, and all of that. And to see what your client have done to somebody's child, and plus the child. Have you ever think for a moment and take that into consideration, that it moves a nation? It moves us to our core? Are you saying that we should just sit back, relax, and wait and say nothing? In this time and age, when we have internet, when we have social media platforms, are you saying that there should be a law to put gag order on us so we can't say anything? Let me say this, and you know that, counsel, people will say any and everything. Some will be true, and I think maybe if you hear one with someone, so some people just say something and it just happens to be true. It just happens to be true. Are you saying that we shouldn't say anything? Because about your client caused all of this. Your client caused all of this. And in the age of social media, she gave away herself on Facebook by her own writings. It's right there. Let me tell you, see, by the time you tick something on this, you know what it is called? www. www. You know what that meant? World Wide Web. It's a web. When you come on the internet, it's a World Wide Web. In seconds, the message is out. So we should be the one who is very uneasy at this time, because your client has caused a lot of ache, a lot of pain, sleepless night. Your client. Finally, Mr. Phillip Paulwell has came out, and your client caused this to Mr. Phillip Paulwell. Let me read what Mr. Paulwell. Let me read Mr. Paulwell's statement in its entirety. He said, Phillip Paulwell, Member of Parliament, Kingston East and Port Warrior, 71 Windward Road, Kingston. Phillip Paulwell. Statement. The past few weeks have been extremely difficult for me. Queen Counsel, that your client caused this statement, your client. As I grapple with the abduction of my daughter and her mother, your client caused that. I have prayed unceasingly for the safe return of Tashaya Pattison and my daughter, Sarah, and I am heartbroken that the worst has happened to them. You know who caused that? Your client. Nothing could have prepared me for the event that unfolded since last Thursday and the alleged discoveries that anyone could, the big M word, a mother and an innocent baby. It is unimaginable, and my heart is heavy with sadness. You know who caused that? Your client. Your client. I am praying for Tashaya families who I know are experiencing the unbearable, the grief and pain of losing their beloved daughter and granddaughter. You know who caused that? To the council. Council, your client. Your client caused grief, pain, losing their beloved daughter and granddaughter unto a nation. Your client. And you're coming to talk about you're at unease with what people are saying in the public sphere. Let me continue reading. As a human being, father, lawyer, a legislator, I am hoping that all who are involved are brought to justice and punished to the fullest extent of the law. I have been in constant dialogue with the police and cooperated fully with the investigation. You know who caused all of this? Your client. Your client caused all of this. He said, I thank the many Jamaicans who have been generous in your prayers, your kind and thoughtful expression of love, support, and solidarity for me and my family. Thank you, Phillip Paulwell. Your client made the few last week be extremely painful for many, and you are saying you are uncomfortable with what people is saying about your client. The only thing you should be uncomfortable about at this time is to see how best you can defend your client. Because I'm going to say this, and I'm speaking it in the ear. And sometimes when you speak in the ear, your client will never, all my viewers and my friend, you're watching this, I want you to say never, your client will never get away from this wicked act that she has committed. There's a story in the Bible that when the people brought the little children to Jesus, the disciples were upset and driving them away. Jesus said to them, suffer the little children to come unto me. Suffer the little children to come unto me. And your client couldn't give the little baby a chance to see her first birthday. Your client didn't give that child a chance of the expectation that she have, that she was the future wife of Mr. Phillip Paulwell. Your client didn't allow that baby to grow up. Didn't give her a chance to go to kindergarten. Didn't give her a chance to go to basic, to primary school or whatever. You know, they would send them to preparatory or whatever. She never get a chance to write her GSAT and to say, I'm choosing to go to Immaculate. I want to go to Woolmer or one of these schools. She didn't have a chance because of your client. She didn't have a chance to go to university. She didn't have a chance that her dad could walk her down the aisles. The same aisles she did want her father to walk her down for her to be called Mistress Paulwell. Your client didn't allow her mother to nurture her and grow her up in the way she wants. Your client. And you're coming to talk about people speaking about your client. It will never go away now. Your duty is to see how best you can navigate all of what is happening and represent your client in the best way you can. That is your duty. What people is talking have nothing to do. You need to get your facts together and go and present it before the court of law. It is not up to us and social media. It is up to the prosecutor, you as the defendant lawyer, and the judge. That's where the decision will be made. And if there's any further witnesses that will come forward, that's how matters are tried in the court of law. I never know if a court reach on social media can look where people are saying, if to go into the court and go say, well, I did see this on the social media, I mean, no, say that was right, and it become evident in court. How could it be? How could it be? So for now, you're going to be uneasy because people can talk. We say we're in a democratic society where we have freedom of speech, and we will speak unless we go out of boundary to speak and beyond what we should not say. But at this time, your client are the reason why we are speaking on this matter at this time. And I want to say to you, we are very uneasy as much as you are uneasy. My viewers and my subscribers, let the conversation continue. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, Life with Jennifer JM, hit that subscription button. Turn on your notification bell, like, share, and the comments continue. The conversation continue. We're not stopping. Where we see it, we're going to talk about it. So, I'll catch you again in another video. Bye.